The wind dragged dead leaves across the abandoned campsite, scraping them against cold earth. In the middle of the night, a low hum echoed from deep within the forest, a sound that seemed to rise from beneath the ground itself. The natives had once called it the breath of the spirit, a presence no one dared to name, and that night, it had awakened again. Beyond the town, in the darkest corner of Pine Hollow Valley, there was a deserted lake shore. Locals had long called it the Sleeping Earth. Once, the Lakota tribe had lived there and cursed their enemies before vanishing. The story said that the white hunters who attacked them had drowned in the lake's black waters. But on the night of the curse, their spirits rose back from below. Years later, a 4-person nature documentary crew arrived to film the legend. The female narrator faced the camera, speaking calmly into the damp night air. This is the area the Lakota people called the Floating Souls. According to legend, the lake breathes at night. As the night deepened, the wind stopped. The fire's flames stood perfectly still, as if frozen in time. The air itself seemed to have been sucked away. The woman noticed it first. The silence. A silence so complete, it felt like nature itself had stopped breathing. Then, small ripples spread across the lake's surface. No one had thrown a stone. Suddenly, a muffled groan echoed. It didn't come from the lake. It came from within them. The woman switched off the camera. "The wind," someone muttered. But at that moment, from the forest's depths, a child's laughter rang out. Joyless, faint, wet, as though bubbling up through water. The old native guide sitting by the fire pulled a cloth over his face. "Don't answer it," he said. The woman blinked. "What?" "If the voice asks your name, never tell it. Once it knows who you are, it calls you back to the earth." The wind returned, colder this time. The chill coursed through her veins as if it were crawling out from inside her. The fire went out in a single breath. The lake sank into darkness. And then, a whisper brushed against her ear. "What was your name?" It was her own voice. The same tone, the same breath, only delayed like an echo from another world. She froze. No one behind her had spoken. Slowly she turned, but in the faint light there was nothing. Again, the whisper came. "What was your name?" She opened her mouth, but no sound came. The guide began to chant a prayer, ancient words, heavy as stone. On the lake's surface, a shadow began to form. A face. Neither fully human nor fully other. Her face, decayed, pale, eyes hollow and dead. A rumble rose from beneath the soil. The natives once called it the breath of the forgotten. The lake swelled. The fire roared back to life, now burning with a blue flame. The crew screamed and tried to run, but the earth gave way beneath their feet. As the woman fell, a melody filled her ears. A lullaby, the same one her mother used to sing. But her mother had been dead for years. She closed her eyes. The lullaby stopped. Then, a final whisper. "Now you are one of us." By morning, the lake was calm again. The camera was found half buried in the mud. On the final recording, the woman's voice spoke softly. "If you are watching this, never speak the lake's name. It never forgets the one who calls it." The footage trembled before cutting to black. In the reflection of the last frame, a silhouette appeared. A woman's figure standing motionless upon the lake, smiling. Since that night, no one in town has camped near the water, because every evening the wind carries the same whisper across the valley. "What was your name?"